It's only fitting that for a review of an infantry support gun, we bring emotional support infantry. Hey guys, it's me, and I'm back with another tank review. Actually, this is an SPG technically. Today I'm bringing to you the StuG-III Model B. This is designed by Umar Akmarzaev. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. He goes by Tiger131 over on Instagram. I'll leave a link to his page down in the description below. This model has 573 pieces and comes with one minifigure. So, onto the model. As you can see, there is a lot of printed details on the model. The wheels are printed. The little Balkenreitzes, I believe they're called, on the side, those are the iron crosses. They're printed. Pretty much everything you see on the model is printed except for the 221 over by the logs and the shovel. As an aside, I do appreciate the details of putting logs on tanks. A lot of people seem to not really know what they're for. As far as I am aware, they're typically used to help the tank get unstuck from things like mud. The tracks would grip onto the logs and push the tank out, and I think it's just a pretty cool detail. I'd like to see some mocks with people actually using that to get their tanks out of the mud. Anyways, a little tangent over. I also really like the little observatory thing on the top. I don't really know what it's called, but it's what they use to see outside from inside the tank. Anyways, onto the minifigure. I'm stumbling today and it's really embarrassing. This is the StuG Commander. You'll notice that he's wearing a gray uniform instead of the usual Panzer black. That is because StuGs are considered to be assault guns. As a matter of fact, a group of StuGs is actually called a battery. And they were considered to be part of the artillery branch. So, members of the artillery branch wear gray uniforms. Apparently, that was a huge point of contention with Heinz Guderian. He tried to get them roped into the Panzer Wing, and a bunch of StuGs were transferred to the Panzer divisions as tank destroyers. That's a little bit in the future for this. This is a Model B, so it's nowhere near being a tank destroyer yet, but I think you guys might find that interesting. As for features of the model, there's not too much. It's an assault gun. You can elevate and depress the gun. Tiger himself suggested removing a piece in here so that way the gun can elevate higher. I'm not gonna do that because I don't really feel like it. I like the way the model looks just fine. Do be careful with how you handle this section. It's only connected by one stud. Handle it by the mantlet. This antenna moves up and down, and these hatches, they can open, albeit only the left hatch can actually hold a minifigure in it. You could fit one in the right hatch as well, but he won't be studded onto anything, so he'll just be awkwardly standing there. Anyways, before I go, I would like to compare this to the other StuG, so give me a second. So compared to the other StuG, you'll notice the absolute improvement in the overall design. Also the wider tracks. Fun fact, this was actually released before Brickmania did their initial GoFundMe for the molds for their track machines. This is actually the StuG-III Model A from 2011, really old kit. And I also really like that Brickmania I don't really know how to describe it. Oh, you can see a little bit of the emotional support infantry. Brickmania, very rarely I've seen, does the exact same kind of specific model of German tank. They usually do slight variations on them. This is, I believe, their second time doing the early war StuGs, and this is the Model A, and this is the Model B. Probably a coincidence, but I find it to be kind of cool. And the improvements in the design is just awesome. I did have half a mind to jokingly say that the old StuG was better, but I think they're both awesome. Anyways, that's it for the comparison. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope I got your name right. Text-to-speech, tell me how it's supposed to sound.
Akmurzaev.
Huh. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. And also, say goodbye to that turntable, because I want to get a new one. That one's very loud. I have to edit out the sound from all of my recordings. It is loud, and it scares my cat. And that's an immediate no-go. So, I hope you guys enjoy the next one that I'm going to get. It's going to be an all-white one. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. We just hit 420 subscribers, which is absolutely amazing. You guys are just blazing it, and I'm sorry, that's just a cheesy joke. I will see you guys in the next video. I really appreciate you all. See you next time. Goodbye.